if you're an Aries born March 21st to April 19th, what can you expect for the month of March 2016? Let's tune in and find out. So Aries, you're gonna, there may be some sort of project or some sort of thing that you are sending off, that you're excited about, that you're, part of, and you're going to see some constructive kind of criticism or challenge associated with it. So whatever you're kind of like sending off, whether it's a kid to college, whether it's your own enterprise that you are sending off to, into the ethers, whether it's a new website, you're gonna see something that's off about it, something that's going to be brought to your attention. And it's a good thing, right? It's a good thing that you're going to able to see the flaw so you can make the adjustment, right? Before it kind of really blows up or really has a problem. So the good news is that there's going to be information about a missing piece or about something that's kind of off with your masterpiece, right? And that's going to really help you because you'll have time to make the adjustment and fix it so that it is perfect, right? So the good news is it saves you from having egg on your face or having a big embarrassment, whatever. So that information is going to be revealed. Now, part of that might be revealed because we have a big solar eclipse in Pisces, March 8th. And Pisces always has to do with our creativity. Pisces is, that water sign that is very intuitive. So this may be even a hunch that you have, like, oh, like something's off here or something, I need to look at this. And solar eclipses give us information. A lot of times they're jolting. It's, it's like, boom, it comes in really quick. And we, it kind of rocks our world. It can rock our world. Sometimes it doesn't, right? Sometimes it is, kind of sneaks up on you. But either way, it's generally information that you weren't aware of or you didn't know about. And, or it can come to a head, right? And then just be right there for you. So let's just go ahead and look right now at your personal relationships, especially in the area of romance. For March. A lot of energy here. Some of you are worried about your significant other, and this could have to do with a health issue. It could have to do with their emotional well-being. It could have to do with their career, or it could be all of the above. But I do feel some kind of tangible worry, and I have a lot of tension in my jaw, right? Which lets me know, Aries, that you are using a lot of restriction to keep your mouth shut. So you are not saying stuff. You don't want to push the envelope. You don't want to embarrass them or humiliate them. That you really want them to sort of help work it out. Well, I got to say, the energy is so stuck in my ears and in my jaw and in my head. If you guys are experiencing any of that, it's blocked emotion, it's blocked energy, it's fear, it's a lack of communication. You can always just write a letter, right, to that person that you're withholding this information from, and then burn the letter, right? It's just a way to get that energy flowing through your body if you don't want to make the communication to them. And I'm not saying send the letter, I'm saying just write the letter and get it out of your system. Wow, so much is happening in your body, Aries. You guys really need to communicate here. So now, good news is there's positive things with your relationship that are going to happen as well. And it could be that your partner gets that success. We have a full moon, a super moon in Libra, March 23rd. And Libra, is the humanitarian planet. It's the planet of beauty. It's the planet of, balance and harmony. So there may be some good things that happen in your relationship around that time that kind of invigorate it and allows this energy to flow a little bit more as well. Okay, so for those of you that are single, Aries, what can we expect in your relationship? Well, again, lots of tired energy here with you guys. And new relationships, it feels there's not a lot of energy around a new relationship, Aries. Now, some of you could be in a new relationship, and maybe it's just that the other part of your lives are overshadowing it or taking precedence, or that new relationship is just going fine, in which case, there's not much to share here. But I'm not really picking up any new relationships for you. I feel like this is more around healing and taking care of yourself and your own well-being. And some of you guys are exhausted and really need to take care of yourself, really need to look at that and spend time looking at what you need, as opposed to somebody, as opposed to a relationship that might be a diversion or something that's nice. And but it's about taking care of yourself first. When you take care of yourself first, it alters your vibration, right? And then it changes your vibration. So now you're orbiting differently, right? So you're now attracting something different. You can now then pull in a personal relationship if that's what you want, a romantic relationship if that's what you want. But you have to change yourself first. And everything I'm getting are so many physical signs going on in your energy field, Aries, that really need to be released especially around the throat, the jaw, the head. Just I've got a headache here, lots of things happening all at once. Okay, so let's move more into your career and relationship, Aries. So a lot of you have some fear around things not working out. A doubt around, is this business really going to be all it can be? Or am I really going to get that raise or that promotion? Or is this really going to work out, right? So you want to kind of let go of all that fear and really just ride the wave, go in the flow, and just let things move forward. And stop resisting. I mean, the biggest thing I can feel in your energy field is that you guys are resisting. It's like you're digging your feet in and leaning back, for fear of what the future might bring. That's not going to help. Get up and run towards your future, accept it, allow it. And you know what? If these eclipses that are showing up in March run you right into a brick wall, well, you'll have your answer. You'll know, right? The universe is going to be speaking to you, giving you information, and then it's just information. Okay, that's not a good thing. What is a good thing? How do I change it? So any area of your life, whether it's, you're uncertain about your career or you're uncertain about your relationship, if the universe shows you, this is what's going on, this is not a good thing, this is not working, then you walk away, right? And the universe is going to gift you something new. Eclipses are going to bring in new and powerful changes to your life that are needed, that are wanted, that are necessary. And change can sometimes be uncomfortable, and that's why people resist them. But Aries, come on, you guys are like you're so, filled with leadership ability, and you've got this really headstrong focus that when you create that energy or that focus in the right direction, lots of people will follow you and lots of people will believe you. So you just have to kind of write things within yourself and let go of the things you can't change and allow the universe to help you, okay? So your career or money, let's see again for March. There's more movement with your career. There may be something around the middle of the month, around the 15th, that can really be a piece that you were missing. Could be something that you're selling that you needed to sell, whether you're cashing out of an IRA or whether it's an old pension, or whether there's an inheritance there, or whether there's you sell something. It just feels like there's money coming in from your assets. So there may be money that's just, that you're aware of, that you're able to get your hands on in the middle of March. And that's going to help to tide you over, and it's going to help you to make more money and feel less stress. Now, some of you need to help yourselves. Some of your old beliefs, your old fears are holding you back. And for some of you, that has to do with your own insecurity, your fear, your own laziness, your own lack of focus. And I'm sorry, some of you have really strong digestive issues happening. I'm just, my stomach is just going up and down and lots, and that's really a resistance again to life, a resistance to what's so fear, conversation. And you just need to like face your fears and face whatever that conversation is and change it. This is the thing about these eclipses too. The solar eclipse is in the new moon of Pisces. And Pisces has to do with our emotions. March 8th in New York, LA, and if you're on the other side of the world, London, Sydney, it'll be in March 9th is that solar eclipse. And that's like, it's like a new moon on steroids. So it's really super amplified. And then we have the lunar eclipse, which is the full moon, a super moon in Libra on March 23rd. And that's when everything sort of comes together. It's more of a feminine energy, but it's still strong. Again, it's also a very powerful time. And so for you, Aries, you're going to see some things that actually work out, that are like really good, it's kind of like whatever you're putting your focus on is going to be amplified. So you want to be really careful with your thoughts, in particular, Aries. You want to be careful that whatever you're thinking about, whatever you're focusing on is positive, because then those positive vibrations are going to be amplified around that date of March 23rd. If you're really negged out, you're really down on yourself, really down on your partner, down on your boss, down on your career, down on your employees, whatever it is that, if you're really being down about something, then that lunar eclipse is going to like amplify that negativity. So I really see it attached in working in your guys' future, like your future thoughts, your future creations. So this is how it feels like this energy affects you guys, is more in the mind concept, in more of your creative abilities and your beliefs about this is going to be good for me, this is going to be bad for me. So if you're somebody who's kind of conditioned that life sucks, never works out for me, this month is not going to be a great month for you. So what can you do? Recognize that about yourself. Recognize your self-talk. Recognize you're beating yourself up and you're digging yourself in a hole. Because everything is a vibration, and our vibrations are like magnetic forces in the world, and our thoughts are in charge of that vibrations. Our thoughts actually make that energy. So when we have a negative thought, it's a lower vibration. We have a positive thought, it's a higher vibration. These eclipses in your guys' energy field are going to be amplifying these thoughts. So if you have more negative than positive, you're going to have this huge kind of blow up month. That's not a good thing. Now, we can propel ourselves forward in the world through these eclipses. And the question is, do you want it to be one of mercy, or you want it to be one of judgment, which means it's going to be painful, it's going to be hard, and you're going to get knocked down, you're going to get the message, and boy, is it going to hurt. Or do you want it to be a merciful information that comes in that says, hey, by the way, don't do this. Hey, by the way, go over there, handle it like this. That's more merciful. That's more like, wow, I can make the changes. I hear you the first time. And that's how I want it to be. So if I were you guys, I would really watch your mental talk this month and do your best that when a negative thought comes in, just acknowledge it. I heard that. Okay, now what's the antithesis of that? What is something different I can start saying to myself that can overturn that negative thought or that negative consequence? It doesn't mean that you're going to lie to yourself, or, so let's say you have a rough relationship and the relationship's not really working out right now. And that voice comes in and says, oh, they're such fools, they're such an idiot, that SOB, or that bitch, I'm never gonna, whatever right? It's not gonna, if your relationship is in a bad place, what you're gonna say is like, okay, I hear you. Now, how can we make the relationship better? Is it salvageable? Is there a better way in which we can communicate? Where's my responsibility in the relationship? What do I need to do? Is it time for me to leave? Is it time for me to go to counseling? How do I need to rectify the situation? Asking yourself different questions, Aries, is going to elevate your consciousness and make this month much better for you. It doesn't have to be a blow up, dramatic, heavy, pissy month. It doesn't have to be that way. It can be really good. In fact, there's a lot of energy here that proves otherwise, that you guys can have this amazing month that has a lot of good fortune to it, that has to do with your ideas, your wisdom that wants to be shared, and the way in which you see or view the world. You have a great opportunity to shape other people's thinking and to show them the way. Like you're pioneers in being able to create and manifest new technology, new ideas, new information. And so what you want to do is, all you guys want to do is recognize that about yourself and say, okay, what is the best way for me to create this platform? What is the best way for me to be heard? What is the best way for me to get my ideas out there? Who do I need to share with? Who do I need to call? Which direction do I need to go? Show me, right? Put your intentions out to the universe like that, and then notice what comes back into you, because every question intuitively has the answer attached to it already. So when you say a specific question, your instincts are going to pull the appropriate answer. It's like doing a Google search. The specific question you put in, you'll get a specific response. If you put in one word, you get, 500,000 answers, right? It'll drive you crazy. But if you ask a specific question, you get 4 or 5 results. Same thing with our instincts, with our intuition. So Aries, you have a great opportunity to be heard this month, to be on top of the world, and to really escalate your projects and whatever it is you want to have happen and whatever it is you want to manifest. Now, here's the other thing. Some of you are going to really prove to yourself and others that you can do this and that positive things are happening. So you just want to be prepared for the unexpected and then be able to, when you see it, respond accordingly. And trust your instincts about what there is to do. Okay, so it's a big month for you guys. Let's look at your health real quick. Okay, as I mentioned, there was just a lot of stuck energy and emotion in a lot of different body parts, and which has to do around with your own lack of trust and your own inability to believe that things can be different. You want to catch those beliefs. You want to catch those thoughts as they come in. Stop them. Say, thank you for sharing. What's a better thought? What's a better thing I could think and share with myself? And then whatever those better thoughts are, I write them down and put them around you. Put them as stickies on your bathroom mirror, in your car, in your purse, ladies, when you open, or your wallet, guys, when you open it. So, right there, it's right there. I've got enough money, or my health is doing great, or my relationship is working, right? So there's a lot of support in the universe for you. Okay, let's see if there's anything unexpected for Aries for this month that's positive that we'd like to share with you. There's an opportunity for you to meet potentially an idol, someone that you idolize, someone that you admire, someone that you respect. And it could be around money too, that could partner with you, and you might be surprised that they're actually interested in you. I mean, this is somebody that you really are just taken with, like, wow, like you think they're the bomb. And you may be crossing paths with them, or know somebody that knows them, and there's an opportunity for you to join forces or connect with them. So this is a really big opportunity, and something that could really work out well in the long run. Now keep in mind, these eclipses that are happening this month actually ignite energy, and they last for the next 6 months, right? So if nothing really happens with this, solar eclipse on March 8th, 9th, or the lunar eclipse in Libra on March 23rd, go 6 months out and then 5 days on either side of it, right? And sometime in that framework, you're going to have some movement or notice some changes in your life. Okay, Aries, I'm really excited for you guys. It's a big month for you to have mental clarity and to really get what you want and to feel good about yourself and the choices that you're making, and to really have internal peace and internal confidence for yourself. So pay attention to any books that are showing up around you, any radio programs or TV or reports that have to do with self-help, positive thinking, healing, letting go of old emotions. Some of you may be taking up some physical things such as Tai Chi or yoga, IKEA. I think that's the furniture store. So it's these martial arts, these different techniques, in which you can really feel yourself going with the flow and not resisting, right? Because this is all for you, Aries. This month is about no resisting. It's about letting go and going in the flow, letting the divine flow through you, letting your thoughts kind of balance out, and releasing those fears. So you guys can get there. This is going to be a really big, terrific month for you. It's not going to be hairy carry. It doesn't have to be. All right, Aries. All right, lots of love to you guys. If you like my intuitive astrology, please click like, share it with your friends, and just have an amazing month. All right, guys, connect with you again next month.